Before you start cutting, protect your surface with a cutting mat. Use goggles for your eyes. To make straight cuts, use a metal ruler as a straight edge. To expose your blade, turn the wheel to the left. Push the blade out and expose as much blade as you need. Then turn the wheel to the right to lock the blade. Keep your hands away from the exposed blade. If your blade is dull, use the needle nose pliers to break the tip off at a scored line. Grip the blade along the scored line firmly, bend the needle nose pliers away from you. Return the blade to the shaft of the cutting knife when not using it. Take the broken blade and put it in a sharp container. Make sure not to touch the sharp edge of the blade. This is a folded piece of cardboard taped together. This will prevent someone from cutting themselves when the blade is thrown away. Once the blade is inserted into the cardboard, cover the exposed hole with tape. You can also use a small box or other container to store sharp objects with. Use your cutting mat to line up your cardboard. The grid underneath can be used to measure and cut certain areas. To cut a straight line in the cardboard, line your metal ruler up along the edges of the grid. Place your fingers in the safety channel on the left side of the ruler. Keep your hand away from the blade when cutting. Always cut towards yourself, not away from yourself. This gives you more control. When cutting cardboard, make sure to make several light passes. Put a small amount of pressure down on the blade as it's pushed up against the straight edge. This gives you a cleaner cut. Each time, place a little more pressure on the knife using your forefinger as you're cutting. Remember to keep your hands and fingers away from the path of the blade. Return the blade to the shaft of the knife and tighten when you're finished cutting.